Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I'd start another mini series. I know I already have another one going with Chloe, but what the hey, we're gonna do another one. So this is a Disney inspired mini series. So today's look is obviously inspired by Ariel from the Little Mermaid. So if you want to know how to get this look, and also I do a little mini hair tutorial, then keep on watching. So like always, we're going to start off by priming my face, and I'm using the Quo Complexion Correcting primer like always. So I'm going to put one full pump on my fingers and just put that all over my face. Make sure it's worked in. This primer is really good for correcting redness. Okay, now that that's done, we're going to do foundation. And like always, I'm going to use the MAC Studio Fix Fluid with SPF 15 in the shade NC15. We're just going to dab that on to a beauty blender. Ooh, whoops. That was a lot, my bad. It will. We'll just be cake face today. To concealer, and today I'm using SmashBox High Definition Concealer in the color Light. Okay, so now we're going to set our face, and today I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverley Hills contour kit, and I'm going to use these two shades, the banana shade and like the peachy shade, just to set my face. And I'm just going to use like a medium size like fluffy brush, fluffy blah, 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 blah. I can't talk. I can apparently never talk with you guys. Just want to set that under eye really well. Okay, now that we've done that, we're going to contour, and if I can find my contour brush, there it is. So I'm just using a tapered fluffy brush by Quo, so the really similar one to that Morphe sells, but cheap. Want to really define those cheekbones, because I mean Ariel is Ariel and she's like perfect, right? So okay, now that we've contoured, we're going to do blush, and today I'm going to use the blushes from the Becca and Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm going to do a combination of this middle one and this shiny one over here. It's a really pretty combination. It's the colors Amaretto and Rosé Spritz. And I'm just going to use a flat round brush, and I'm going to just mix the two. I'm not going to use the highlighters from this palette today. I know it's like so heartbreaking, but I just got a new highlighter palette, so I'm going to use that today. And the new highlighter palette that I got was the Anastasia Beverley Hills Glow Kit, and this is in the color Gleam. So I'm going to use a combination of Starburst and Crushed Pearl. I'm going to put Starburst on the apples of my cheeks. then I'm going to put crushed pearl on my cheekbones. We want to really glow because, I mean, we're supposed to be underwater, so gotta make it look nice and shiny and glowy. Then I'm going to take a little bit of crushed pearl and just put it on the tip of my nose. And then on my Cupid's bow. Okay, now that we're done highlighter, we are going to move on to eyebrows. Now normally I would do my normal eyebrow routine, but because we're doing Little Mermaid today, we gotta go in true mermaid fashion and go with a colorful eyebrow. So Ariel has red eyebrows because she is obviously a redhead, so we're going to attempt a red eyebrow today. So I'm just going to use a tapered eye brush, and I'm using, for all my eyeshadows and eyebrows today, I'm using the Morphe 35B palette, and that's a really colorful palette. And I'm just going to take the really, really red shade, and I'm just going to start outlining my eyebrows with it. Now I have dark eyebrows, so this may not work, so we're just going to give it a try. Great. That's just great. Okay, we'll cover that up with some concealer in a little bit. Just gonna finish this other eyebrow. So that's good enough for the eyebrows, I'd say. So we're just gonna fix up that spot on my forehead because I'm a moron. That's a little bit better. Now we're going to move on to the eyes. So for the crease, I'm going to use a really pretty teal color. Now that we're done with that teal color, we're going to move on to the lid. And we're going to do a slightly lighter teal color. We're going to mix a really pretty cyan with a baby blue color. And put that all over the lid. Okay. I may decide to put a darker crease color in, or an outer V color later, but I will decide that in a bit. And for right now, I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, and I'm going to use a really bright purple. Okay, now that we're done that, everything is going everywhere right now. we're going to put a little bit of a crease highlight in. We're just going to use a sparkly purple color from the same palette. Just throw that on the inner corner. Okay, so I think we're good with the eyeshadow. So I think we're going to move on to eyeliner now. Alright, and for the eyeliner today I'm using BlackTrack by MAC. And I'm just going to use a angled pencil brush. I don't want to do anything too dramatic. Even though I always say that and it always ends up being like a super dramatic eyeliner, but that's okay, we'll roll with it. Okay. Top eyeliner is done, and we're not going to do black eyeliner on the bottom. We are going to do a pink eyeliner, and this is called FunFare by MAC again. And so we're just going to put that in the tight line. And now that's done, and now for the fun part, I get to put eyelashes on. So today I'm going to be using it's a tough choice. I'll be using this middle pair, and I believe these are called The Glamourista by XoBeauty. Okay, now that we've successfully put our falsies on, I'm going to put mascara on, and today I'm using the SmashBox Full Exposure Mascara. And I'm just going to use a little bit just to blend my falsies with my natural lashes, and I'll put a little bit on the bottom as well. Mascara is done, and now we're going to move on to our lips. So for lips today, in true Ariel fashion, I'm going to use a bold red, and this is by Mellow Cosmetics. It's a matte liquid lip paint, and this is in the color Paris. Alright, lips are done, so the last thing to do is to put our setting spray on, and today I'm going to be using the MAC Dewy Finish Setting Spray. Alright guys, and that is it for this Ariel inspired makeup look, and now on to the hair. Okay, so for the hair I thought we'd keep it nice and simple. I obviously don't have red hair, but always feel free to use a red wig, or if you have red hair then that's awesome. I'm going to keep it simple. My hair is sort of, this is what my natural hair looks like. It's just wavy and kind of like weird. So you can put curls in it if you want to ahead of time, but I decided not to. Now I'm just going to put it into a loose braid on the side. So I'm just going to take 3 sections from the base of my head and just start somewhat firmly braiding downwards. I have a lot of layers, so I have to braid pretty tightly to make sure everything is in there, and then I'm going to pull it apart later to make it look a little bit looser and like flowy. Okay, and I'm just going to secure it with a hair elastic. And then I'm just going to start pulling the braid apart just to make it nice and big and loose. And the messier the better, the more it's going to look mermaid-ish. And if you have some pieces here and there, I have some really like weird bits, but I'm just gonna bobby pin a couple of them back. And I'll have like some pieces, and you can always like curl these pieces, and I'm just gonna bobby pin mine back because my hair is not curled, and I was not prepared for this because this was a very spontaneous tutorial, so yeah, just pull it all apart. So it's just a really simple hair look. But yeah, this is the finished look.